Hello my dear students, welcome back. This is science for class 4. I am going to take your science now. Actually we are revising our chapter. We are revising chapter number 1, food and digestion. We will continue with the revision part. Today we will revise digestion. We will revise from digestion. So at first we have to see the food we eat does not give energy directly to our body. So we are eating our food while we are eating, when we are feeling hungry, we are eating our food. This food directly does not give us energy. It gives energy after digestion. So after digestion of our food, it gives us energy. So what is digestion? First of all, what is digestion? What is digestion? Digestion is a process in which the food we eat is broken down into simple and soluble form that are absorbed by our body. So digestion is a process in which the food we eat is broken down into simple and soluble substances or simple and soluble form that can be absorbed by our body. Let us understand what happens to our food in our body. So we have to know the human digestive system, the different organs. Human digestive system. Okay, different organs. First of all, mouth. So different organs of the digestive system are mouth, food pipe or esophagus, stomach, liver, small intestine, large intestine, anus. These are the different organs. So first of all, mouth. What happened to mouth? Digestion of our food starts in the mouth. We are eating the food in our mouth with our hand, we are putting it inside our mouth. What happens? The teeth present in the mouth, it chew and grind the food. This food then mixes with the saliva present in the mouth. Saliva, what does it do? Saliva breaks the starch of food into simple sugar and also makes the food soft. So first of all, we are taking food in our mouth. Then what happens? The teeth breaks and grinds the food. Then this food mixes with the saliva. Then saliva breaks the food, breaks the starch. Actually, it breaks the starch of the food into simple sugar and makes the food soft. Then next organ, food pipe, or it is also called esophagus. It is also called esophagus. What happens there? The food after our mouth, it goes through the food pipe to reach the stomach. So the food goes to the stomach with the help of this food pipe. Then in the stomach, what happens? Next is stomach. What happens there? Here the food is churned and mixed with digestive juices. Digestive juices breaks down the food into simple and soluble form. So then from their liver, another organ, liver produces bile that helps to digest fats in small intestine. So small intestine, it contains the food. Their liver produces the digestive juice that produces bile that helps to digest the fats in the small intestine. Then what happened to the food in the small intestine. After stomach, it goes to the small intestine. The food passed to the small intestine from the stomach. So, after stomach, small intestine, what happened there? Small intestine is a long coiled tube that produces some digestive juices. So, the small intestine is a long coiled tube that help to produce some digestive juices. So, the liver, it secretes bile, it sends the bile, it helps to digest the fats present in the small intestine. The food that are having the fat, it helps to digest the fats in the small intestine. Pancreas also, it produces juice that help to digest carbohydrate, fats and proteins in small intestine. So, the food after passing from the food pipe to the stomach, their digestive juices breaks down the food into simple soluble form. From there it goes to a small intestine. So, the liver secretes bile, that bile helps to digest the fats in the small intestine. Pancreas also sends its digestive juices that help to digest the carbohydrate, fats, proteins in small intestine. So, there in the small intestine, the process of digestion completes there. After the small intestine, it is now the large intestine. What happened there? After small intestine, the food goes to the large intestine. It holds the undigested food. So, what food is digested in the small intestine? It is digested, the leftover food that is not digested, it goes to the long intestine. Here the large intestine, not actually it is large intestine, no, not long, large intestine. What happens? It holds the undigested food, absorbs water, it absorbs the excess water from the food and forms feces. Feces means semi-solid wastes. So, what happens to large intestine? Large intestine helps to absorb the excess water from the undigested food and then it forms feces, means that semi-solid waste. Then last organ is the anus. From the large intestine, the feces are formed, means the semi-solid wastes are formed. This undigested semi-solid waste, this feces is passed out as stool through the anus. So, large intestine send this undigested semi-solid waste to the anus, or what happens from undigested semi-solid waste is passed out as stool through the anus. So, this way our digestion gets completed. So, different organs I have written: mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, anus. The liver and pancreas also helping them. They are secreting the juices that helps to digest the fats, protein, carbohydrates. Okay. Digestion is completed now. Then another is junk food. Today also we will learn about junk food. Some food items like French fries, chips, cake and pizza are tasty but unhealthy for us. They are called junk food. So, what are junk food? Some food items, they are tasty but they are unhealthy for us. They are called junk food. So, food which are tasty, it tastes very nice but they are unhealthy for us. They are called junk food. For example, French fries, chips, cake, pizza, they are junk food. They contain a lot of fat and sugar, so we should avoid junk foods. This junk food contains fat and sugar, so we should not take too much junk food. We can eat little because it is tasty to eat, but it is unhealthy. So, we should avoid junk food, too much junk food. Students, today we have discussed about digestion. What is digestion? We should know. Then we have discussed about human digestive system, the different organs, how they are helping in our digestion of food. Then we have read about junk food. Example also we have read. Example, chips, pizza, French fries, and so on. We have read about. So hope you are all revising your chapters today up to this much. We will continue with the next revision part in the next class. Thank you.